Hello, I'm Marla Copal. I am a sales skills and marketing skills mentor. What that means is I have a lot of things to share with you that I've used over and over in the years and recognize that what I was taught was not always what was effective. So today I'm going to talk to you about the three best sales questions you can ever include in a sales presentation. And this, you have to throw away the script. You just have to throw away the script. And I'll try to explain why here as we go forward. And in the meantime, please subscribe to this channel. There's more coming. And we'll just see where you can get once you use this. So the three questions that you really want to ask are very simple. And you have to ask them at the beginning. And you don't start into a conversation about the product. So the first thing you want to know from someone, first question is, what prompted you to contact me? What intrigued you to contact me? Notice you could just move them around a little bit. But what you want to know is, even if someone's walking up to you at a table at a trade show, responding to you from a Facebook post, you don't know where their mind was at the time they saw something. And you want to find out what that something is. That something is the whole axis on which your sales conversation is going to run. Let me explain. If you show up at a car lot, people assume you want to buy a car. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you're buying for your son, maybe you're buying for somebody else. So when you go in, if that salesperson said to you, what prompted you today? And you said something like, my 16-year-old son is going to start driving soon, so I want to find a safe car for him. That's a totally different conversation than seeing a mom walk in and assume she wants a van. You've got to ask the question, what prompted you to come in today? And then you might want to go a little further and say, what prompted you for this brand of car, the Nissan, the Toyota, the whatever? Because in that situation, they may have already had 3 Toyotas. So guess what your next question is? You asked the question without saying it this way, but you said, what else have you tried? Well, they just told you they liked 3 Toyotas. What is the obvious question you want to ask after that? It's like, what did you like about Toyotas? They're going to start selling themselves, and no script ever teaches you that. So that's how you open a conversation. So actually your job is to just listen, because that's where all their emotional reveals will start coming from. Second question you normally ask, if you didn't have a car salesman, let's say they're looking at your hand lotions, your creams, whatever, and they were prompted because they don't like what they have. Your first question was, what prompted you to stop today, or to see, or to ask me, or to respond to my post? And they said, I don't like what I'm using. Well, the first thing you want to ask is something simple. So after that, you know what prompted them. Question number 2, what have you already tried? Don't ask them what it is they don't like. What have you already tried? Well, if they've tried your product, then you have some choices to make about that conversation. Don't try to oversell them on why your product is still good. They obviously have a skin condition that doesn't agree with your product. So you want to own that. And then you want to see how else you can help them. None of this is ever in a script. But what your goal is when you go into a sale, your goal is actually to create a customer, whether they buy today or they buy tomorrow. You don't need them to buy today. You want them to buy today. But you also need long-term clients. So what if it took them 6 months to come back to you later? They come back to you because you were memorable, because you cared and you listened and you asked these questions. So question number 1 is, what prompted you to call today? What prompted you to stop today? What prompted you to respond to my post today? Or what intrigued you? Find out where their curiosity is. Question number 2 is, what have you already tried? Or what was your experience with this? Now, here's the masterful question. Now, I know one of you, you're already out there saying, this takes too long. This is too much time. No, it's not. This is your investment in the customer. You want them to play with you. You want them to buy your product. Then show them why they want to invest with you for whatever their need is, because they don't want you pushing something on them. When you ask questions, you're not pushing. So question number 3, what are you thinking of or trying? Because they could be standing there looking at your display of cars, your display of lotions and potions, and they've already got something in mind. A friend told them about something. A friend told them to be watchful for this, whatever. So ask them, what are you thinking of trying that's different, that's better, what have you already researched? Why are you doing this? You do those 3 questions, you dropped their resistance. That's the whole essence of all of this, is you're dropping their resistance. They're thinking, oh, this person's helpful. Oh, they were curious about me. Oh, wow. I've never had this kind of attention before. Seriously, it works. I've used it for over 35 years consistently. I took sales classes for 20. I never took a sales class. I sold for 25 years. I sold for 25 years before I took my first sales class. And then I realized that they were all off. It wasn't going to work. That was why it was push, push, push. And nobody could ever understand why I made sales and never had to push. So I really would love to have your comments back on this. Let me know what you think. If you want to engage and learn how to play this, I have some very simple courses that I lead, or I work with individuals. But I really want to have you start thinking about, where does the script interfere in your life and your sales? And I want you to be one of the 26% that succeed in your MLM, your affiliate marketing, or your own marketing of your own education programs. So home business owners, ready for some more sales savvy? Let's connect. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.